Hey guys, it's Annie. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. But I'm curious, did you watch my most recent video? If not, you should go check it out. I went skydiving and documented the experience, but it's not just about skydiving. I share about trusting the universe and how all of these signs and synchronicities unfolded, leading my friends and I to go skydiving, which is something that most people are so terrified to do. And I did it. And it taught me a lot about fear, about energy, about life, about manifestation. And I wanted to share some of the things that were like massive aha moments, because if I share these things and it can unlock something within you and you can step outside of your comfort zone and you can unlock your entire magnetic, magical potential, then I did my job. I did what I came here to do. So I've done a decent handful of big, brave, scary things over the last few years. One being skydiving, one being speaking on stage in front of 1,500 people when I used to like stutter when I had to read a report back in high school. So I've done some scary things and I've learned what it feels like to push past your comfort zone and step into the thing that's terrifying. The thing about fear is we feel it deeply in our body. Like we overthink and we feel it. And some of us freeze up, some of us want to run, some of us want to scream. However you experience that fear sensation, most people take that feeling and they don't go through with the thing that they want to do. Like there are so many scary things, but we simultaneously want to do. Like, again, skydiving or speaking on a stage in front of people or any massive goal you have. If it was super easy and you didn't feel the fear in your body, you'd probably be doing it. The thing that's holding you back is that feeling. It's a sensation within our body. And I've learned that by facing the scary things, and yes, it feels uncomfortable up until a point where it doesn't, but when you push through that, you're unstoppable. You're magnetic. So I know some people are like, I would never go skydiving. Too scary. No way, I'll die. Nope. Would you go skydiving? Let me know in the comments. What's your take on that? Is that something you want to do? Is that something that you'd be open to but you wouldn't seek it out? Or is it something you're like, I would never do that? Because I was the person where I always said I would never seek out skydiving, but I would agree to do it if it fell into my lap, if the opportunity came to me, if someone else planned it and asked me to come along, I would say yes. And that's pretty much what happened. I didn't seek it out, it just kind of happened. And I'm so grateful that it happened that way because it taught me so much. It taught me how powerful I am and how capable I am to soothe my own emotions and not let fear make me a fool. I don't know if you've ever heard the saying, when emotions are high, intelligence is low. So a lot of the times if we're in that fear or we're like freaking out, it really like lowers our intelligence because we're so overcome with the emotion that we can't think straight. And I equate that to like when I was in high school and I would stutter trying to read a report that I wrote myself, but I couldn't even get words out because I had fear running through my body, lowering my intelligence in those moments. I was very calm up on that plane and the door was open the entire ride up. My feet were hanging out and I was just like, I feel a little bit stirring within me, but I still feel calm. And I even asked the professional skydivers, how are people usually reacting at this point? Are they like terrified? Are they like excited? And he's like, usually they're pretty scared. And I was like, I feel pretty good actually. 5 minutes until I'm good. But I know some people are sitting there going, oh my gosh, we're up so high. What if something happens? What if the plane crashes? What if I'm not strapped in correctly? What if they didn't put the parachute in the bag? What if I die? I'm probably gonna die. And they're just anticipating bad things. They're just like in their head, creating scenarios that aren't even true, which is also stirring up all of this fearful sensations within their body. They're just kind of prolonging this suffering when they don't have to necessarily be. So I was sitting there pretty calm, and it wasn't until it was my turn to jump out and we were scooting towards the center of the door to roll out of the plane, and I'm like, oh no, wait, this is getting really real, this is getting really real. And I'm like, oh my gosh, literally my feet are out of this plane, my butt's not even on the plane, just the guys holding me in, at this point. What am I doing? This is real. What? So it was like 5 seconds of that emotion that most people probably are anticipating for the entire ride up. So I feel that, and then we fall out of the plane. And it was fun. I was smiling. I was like, this is awesome! Wow, this is so cool! And I was trying to be so present. I want to soak it in. If I'm doing this, I want to feel it. I want to be in this experience, and I was for the entire free fall, soaking it in, having a good time. And I've realized this before in other scenarios, but it just kind of re-emphasized the fact that the fear is always just the anticipation, and we build it up big in our head. Like the people who are sitting there going, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, and then they jump and they're like, wow, this is fun, wait, whoa, this is fun. And it's exhilarating. And it's like the fear is just the anticipation. The fear is not even the thing itself. The thing that you're afraid of is not as scary as the fear and the anticipation leading up to it. And then the jump, which is what we're building up to be the scary part, is actually the most exciting part. Wow. Like, sink into that. The thing that you want to do but you're too terrified to do it, doing it isn't as scary as the fear and anticipation leading up to it. So for me, again, in this example of skydiving, I had to coach myself through it. As I was up in the plane, I was sitting there reassuring myself, these guys have 10 years of experience of jumping, tandem jumping, and obviously they've had a 100% success rate or they wouldn't be doing what they've been doing for the last 10 years. I'm safe, and that's really what kept my nervous system calm. The fact that so many people who fear the skydiving experience, but they still have that thought of, oh my gosh, I could die, I'm gonna be the one to die. I'm like, you must think you're actually pretty rare and pretty extra special if you think you're gonna be like the micro percentage of people who don't have safe experiences. That's teeny tiny percentage. But you think that I'm so rare that I'm the one who this is gonna be detrimental for. Like, if you think you're that rare, how about you switch that perception and go, I'm rare and I'm special, so I'm gonna succeed. You actually have a much higher percentage to become a millionaire. Like, you're rare, but you're not die in a skydiving accident kind of rare. You're rare as in go after the things that you want in life and see magic happen kind of rare. Again, just thinking back, it's like the fear was 5 seconds of anticipation. The fall was the fun part. The fall was the best part. And I also believe that when you do these big scary things, you shift in your capacity on the energy you can hold in your body. Like, you realize how open you are, and when you feel that open, you attract and manifest so easily. And I also believe that the people who do courageous things are the ones who are gonna have extra success in life. People admire and look up to people who are brave and fearless and do courageous things. Whatever you want to do in life, whatever career path you want to have, you're gonna go way further if you allow yourself to have fun and be courageous. People are drawn to that. People are magnetized. People want to know how you do it. People want to know how they can do it too. That's how it works. So the more you can allow yourself to do these things, not only are you going to unlock things within yourself, but you're going to attract opportunities, people, money, all of the things. It shifts your energy like crazy, and it's not just about skydiving. Like, another thing, like I mentioned before, is I spoke on stage in front of 1,500 women. And again, I had the same kind of experience where it was the anticipation leading up that was the scary part. I cried backstage. And then when I went on stage, I was great. And once again, that goes to show me it was the anticipation was what contained the fear. The thing itself was not bad. It was actually pretty good. And over and over and over again, every big thing that I do, I keep relearning that fact. And when you do the things that have scary anticipation and you feel liberated, you unlock new levels of yourself. The stage that I spoke on over a year ago, the event was called Pays to Be Brave. When you're brave, you unlock your magic. And then you do more brave things and more and more and more and more and more and more. And then soon you look at your life and you're like, how did it get this good? So what brave thing do you want to do? Maybe that's starting to be okay showing your face on social media. Maybe that's simply having a conversation, or starting that business, or saying yes to these opportunities that you've been avoiding because they're too scary. Do the brave thing. But that is what I have on my heart today to share with you. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, here's your reminder to do that. I also just started a TikTok and on TikTok and on Instagram, I'm sharing little bite-sized manifestation tips. So definitely go check that out. Instagram's at ohmyannie, TikTok is ohmyannie_official. And also, if you're seeing this before Friday, July 23rd, this Friday I'm doing a full moon ceremony at 5 p.m. PST. So if you want to come to my virtual event and get a little taste of what it's like to be in my live energy, please come and join. And the last 30 minutes of the call will be Q&As where we can like talk and interact on Zoom, and it's always so fun. I will link that down below. I really hope you join. And if you cannot make it live, the replay will be available, and the full moon energy is still powerful for the entire weekend, so don't miss out on that. But snag your ticket now and click the like button if you enjoyed this topic. So thank you for everything and always being so supportive. You guys are the best, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye guys.